Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a flip through of my friend's tarot deck. I don't know if you have seen one of my previous videos where I did an online shop with me and I showed 5 decks that I maybe wanted to purchase, and I ended up purchasing this friend's deck as one of them. This is the box that it comes in. I think it's really cute. It's very easy to store and the cards are just so much fun, and as somebody who is an actual Friends fan and I have seen the series all the way through at least 2 times, maybe even 3 times. The cardstock is not great. It makes for a very, very easy shuffle, but it's not great. But the imagery, like I said, I'm a Friends fan. I know some of the scenes that are in mostly the minor arcana, but these are the cards. I am only now realizing that it shows a little bit of a glare, but I think it's still kind of clear what the imagery is on all of these cards. And yeah, I think the artist did a great job. I think the imagery is very pretty. I think it's kind of easy to read this intuitively, just because, and you'll see with some of the minor arcana, if you are familiar with the series, then you will kind of know how to interpret the cards, I think. Not all of them, but some of them. So we're almost through the major arcana and we go into the minor arcana, and the suit of wands is all about Rachel and Ross. This one, the 5 of wands, which is about battles and disagreements, which is the Thanksgiving episode, if you remember. I thought that was so funny that they put that in there. This one is a little weird because the 10 of wands is about struggles and burdens, and she is holding her baby here, so that is a little bit strange to me. I also don't like that Ross is the king of wands because I just do not like Ross. The suit of pentacles is Joey, which I think is so great because throughout the series you see him struggle with his financial situation. Then he gets really rich and affluent, and then other times he doesn't have a lot of money and he works hard throughout the series. And I thought that it was really great that they gave him the suit of pentacles. I really liked it. And you see some of the girls that he used to date. I really like her. We go on to the suit of cups, which is Phoebe, and it shows here Phoebe and Mike, and it also has Phoebe with David in 1 or 2 cards. Yeah, I really, really like this suit, and I really like that here you have David. I really like that they chose Phoebe for this, because in my mind, she's kind of either an Aquarius or a Pisces, mostly Pisces, I think, because she's kind of spiritual, but then she's also kind of quirky and weird, which corresponds to Aquarius. So yeah, that is the suit of cups, almost finished. And we go onto the suit of swords, which is of course Monica and Chandler. Those are the 2 remaining. I like these. I feel like the suit of swords is mostly kinda negative, not always, but it has a couple of cards in there that have negative associations, even though I like Chandler and Monica way more than Rachel and Ross. That is just a personal preference. I love that, the Page of Swords. I think that's so great. And I like that Monica is the knight. Yeah. So yeah, those are all the cards in this deck. There is also a little card with it that has a little bit of information on how to get started with your new deck. There is no guidebook in here, but you can, if you are going for tarot, I don't think this should be your first and only deck. I think you should start with another deck that is even more Rider-Waite-Smith based. This one is, of course, as you could tell from the imagery, but I think it will be easier to kind of understand for yourself and learn the the imagery and learn the cards for yourself if you use another deck, definitely check out my flip through of the Modern Witch Tarot deck, which is my personal favorite. Okay, so what I'm doing here is how I'm showing you how I shuffle my cards when I get a new deck. I just make a bunch of piles and I go intuitively, add cards onto whatever pile speaks out to me, and then I have a lot of different piles, and then I take one of the piles that speaks to me most, I shuffle that, I make all of the little piles a little bit more neatly than you saw me doing them at first, and then I grab a couple of those piles, put them together, shuffle those, and then I have a completely shuffled deck. And I usually do this a couple of times when I get a new deck, just to make sure that it is really well shuffled. So yeah, that is my friend's tarot deck. I really like it. I am so incredibly happy that I have it. I have done readings with it. I did a deck interview. I did a reading for myself. I just really like it, and if you are a fan of Friends, I would definitely recommend you get this deck as well. If you want to see more videos on tarot and other witchy stuff, if there is, definitely subscribe to my channel if you want to see that. But also, if there's anything you would like to see from me, please let me know in a comment down below, and I will hope to see you next time.